All right, looks like we got it going live stream. So I went through the names. I didn't do near as good a job as you do, Julie. That's for sure. I struggled with it, but anyway, I got through them. But you're more than welcome to go through the names if you like.
Milo, you are now the host. So could you make me co-host?
Yep, I'm working on that. There you are.
Thank you.
There you go. Now you can bring them on. Bring them on.
So
Today,
I'm sorry. Those of you who want to come to the panel, please raise your hand electronically. Thank you.
Julie, you want to go over the rules or whatever for the live stream? Or just put them in the chat, which you prefer?
I think everyone have been in the webinars where we do live stream, so we do hope that you apply those live stream as well. As you know, we are representing a positive energy, positive and a safe and respectful webinar. So I hope everyone's already know what to do. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining us. Louis White, Bridget Camsey, William Norris, 2D Rise, love that you see you here. Thanks so much for everyone for joining us. Back to you, Milo.
All right. Do you have that in writing that you can just throw it in the chat there, Julie?
I do not.
Rules.
Lynn may have it.
You do, don't you? Can you put it in there, Lynn?
I have it. What I'll do is I'll send it to you, Milo, and then you can put it in the chat. For some reason, I can't copy and paste it anymore, but you should be able to.
Send it to Julie.
Okay.
I don't multitask very well. So good to have you guys on the show today. So, oh, geez, I didn't get my song ready. I got to get my song ready. It's back to you, Julie.
We will hold on for Milo to get the song ready. In the meantime, if you'd like to be on the panel, please raise your hand. Let's see, who do I miss to say hello? Leon Holiday, good to have you with us. Dane Hodgkinson, good to have you. Viresh, welcome all our friends here, all of our Bangladesh friends who came from the Bangladesh webinar. Thanks so much for joining us here today. Thanks to our friends from Africa, from the UK, from all the region around the world. We appreciate you being here with us. Friends
I'm ready whenever you are, Julie.
From India, from everywhere, from Asia, everywhere, wherever you are, please accept our gratitude towards you. All right, I'm ready.
All right, let's get the show started. Here we go. Julie and Milo show is here today. You don't want to miss a single word they say. Bringing you founders from a near and far. Listen as they tell you now just who they are. Listen to the stories and how they tell. In just 3 minutes how they're doing well. Telling us what it's all about today. How they love and that old blast away on passive. It's here today on passive. There's just no better way. Listen to the Julie and the Milo shows. Then you can be the very first to know on passive. It's here today. Julie and Milo show is coming your way Saturday on passive. Oh, yeah. Julie, take it away.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Julie and Milo show. Today, it's March 26, 2021. Thank you so much, all our friends around the world are joining us today. We always appreciate you, and we always appreciate your presence, your support, and what exciting times are we in. It's beautiful, and I hope you feel that vibrations that quick, and I hope you feel that deep down inside of you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Back to you, Milo.
Welcome to the show, everyone. This is Nashville Milo, and it's good to have you on the show because remember, if you wasn't on the show, we would not have a show. So thank you all for being here, and today we're going to have an open forum and just talk about whatever we want to talk about. We're going to give time for people to say what's exciting to you, what you're looking forward to, and stuff like this. And we're just going to have fun today. That sound good? Back to you, Julie.
Well, you know, to be honest with you, there's lots of things that happened today on my end. So I don't have anything in mind right now, Milo. It's an open mic. So we do ask, you know, everyone is joining us today, but lots of things. I've been from Vietnam to Bangladesh to Kenya and back to Bangladesh, and now I'm here. So I'm gonna need some time to settle in. So back to you, Milo.
Awesome. It is a busy time. In fact, I was going to try to make the Bangladesh day today, but I couldn't do it. I worked almost most of the night with Uber and stuff and having fun with that. And Nashville's starting to open up. It's starting to pop here. So that's exciting, but also to think about everything that's happening with, you know, ONPASSIVE. It's just great. And I can't wait for Wednesday. I don't know about you guys, but I am so excited for Wednesday to get here so I can see all of you at the top. What do you think? What does someone think about it? Someone got anything to say? Looking for hands. Man, we're all quiet. There we go. Sherry Green, come on down.
What's happening on Wednesday? Something?
Well,
Is there something going on?
I heard that if you look up in the sky, you might find something out. I'm still trying to figure it out, but
I think that you can feel it on these webinars. It's like everything's just pulsating. It's amazing. And I'm happy to be here today. That's all I got to say for now.
all right.
So we'll see you guys at the top.
See you at the top. All right. How about you, Cynthia? Come on down.
I'm so excited. I can't tell you how happy I am. I can't wait to see how it's going to be in the sky. I even had a dream that he just was in the sky. I just can't get it out of my head. I'm so excited to where we are, how far we came. And now we are finally seeing things, you know, come to fruition. And it's like really amazing. You know, I can feel it. And it just feels great that we're all going to be together and see this journey go through together. Like it's just amazing. I can't, I'm just lost for words. I just can't wait until Wednesday to see what's going to happen. I'm just excited. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia. I can see that in your smile, what you're saying. Appreciate you, Cynthia. All right, William, you're up next.
Can everybody hear me now?
Yes.
Oh,
Hear you good.
Julie, you missed it. So ask me how are you?
How are you, William Delome?
I'm
The
at the
Marshmallow
top,
Man.
Julie. I'm at the top, Julie.
Oh, can I meet you up at the top?
No doubt.
You guys
Just
can
you and
dance.
I? Just you and I, William? How many people are we taking with us?
Oh, we're taking the whole world.
Fantastic. I'm with you.
You guys will be dancing at the top, maybe.
Well, if there's a Lord up there, we can dance with the Lord.
There you go.
Absolutely. No doubt about that, William. No doubt about that.
I'm very anxious when he was talking about the data center and the O Connect. So I'm very curious because I want to use O Connect all the time now. I'm very curious about that product.
That is going to be a great one, William. I mean, when we talk about we can have as many people as we want, it's unlimited. And when you think about ONPASSIVE, everything's unlimited. Wow, what a concept. I mean, how cool is that going to be? And, you know, I just can't get over the fact that, you know, as soon as the apples start falling, you go and you spend some, and the next day they're replaced. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like having your own little ATM that you just go and put your card in, keep getting money out of, you know, or whatever, apples out of. You know, it's gonna be a wonderful thing, William.
It's plus the creativity of all the products, of what it's going to do for everyone, and just bringing that all out. You're saying just talking to people is one thing, but that creativity, oh, it's going to be bringing us up to 100% level.
Absolutely. And when you think about Academy, how you'll be able to, you know, you'll be able to learn from the best, you know, and so anything that you have a passion for, you'll be able to do it.
And in their language too.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you what I think about it. I mean, it's just almost unexplainable.
Okay. Over to you, Julie.
I am doing fantastic, William. No doubt about that. Nothing will ruin my mood, my excitement. You know, I don't know if you were there in the Bangladesh, but that's how I am. That's where I am. Excited, freedom. I feel free, you know, and that's what we all should do. So thank you, William, for asking. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to do that first dance with you, William. That's for sure.
Awesome. All right. Next up, we got Miss Bridget Nemski. Come on down, girl, and talk to us.
Good day, everyone. Hello, Julie. Hello, Milo, everyone. Oh, my goodness. I'm sure a lot of people can't talk because they're so excited and they're speechless. You know, it's kind of a mixed feeling for me, because you feel like after all the journey, all the hard work, everything put together, we're finally there. But at the same time, you're so excited, but then it's like a beginning of a new life. You know, we're going to be so excited, so many things happening. And oh my goodness, I cannot sleep because I keep dreaming. I keep waking up in the middle of the night, like maybe I need to look at the sky or something. That's how I feel. So Wednesday, we really don't know what's going to happen. I'm sure people will be looking up there. I'm like, what are we getting? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited, like Julie said, feel like flying, you know. But I can't just, with the feelings we're having, I just can't imagine how those guys, the tech team in Heidelberg, how they feel at the moment. All their hard work and everything come to completion, and it's just about to make things happen. I'm just so happy. That's how I feel. Thank you. Speechless, I guess.
I think that's the kind of feeling that we all feel right now. Speechless, undescribable words. So I'm with you, Bridget. William, love to hear from you, William.
Everybody, hope everybody's feeling good. Sounds like everybody's kind of excited. Yeah, well, we've been on a journey here a little over 3 years. Looks like we getting ready to sail the boat. And I tell you, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm really excited about the Oblast thing, and I want to get involved with the homeless deal and try to help when it comes time to build structures. I want to get involved and maybe sit on a board, maybe help all I can to make sure that runs as smoothly as possible. There's going to be a lot of work has to be done there, and it's going to take some planning. It's going to take some hard work. It's going to take some long, drawn out hours and planning. And I feel like I'm up to the task. I've been retired since 2012, 13. But I'm ready to, you know, get back into swing and do what I can to make this thing a big success. I'm as excited as you can get, ready to rock and roll. And, I feel like the tech team, as I mentioned earlier, I feel like the tech team has done a good job. I think we should be thankful and let them know how much we appreciate them. And, Ashma Farr, he's just, man, he just don't know how to quit giving. And, I really appreciate Ash. Never had the opportunity to talk with him, but hopefully at some point in the future I will. I'm just ready, y'all, to get this ball rolling.
I'm with you. William. It's been a while coming. It's been 4 years, but the thing that is so cool is, do you realize that those of us that have been on the journey, we're going to be able to talk about things that all these other people that come in later are not going to know about. We're going to be able to say, hey, I was on the webinar when Cynthia Brown said about the guns, with 3D
Absolutely.
printing. I was there when Ash said about, we're not going to have, crypto. It's not going to be fiat. I was there on all that. That's something you can't take away from us. The journey has been good. It hasn't been, it hasn't always been smooth. There's potholes and stuff, but man, we are getting ready, like you said, to sail this boat. And man, I've been waiting for a long time for that boat to come in. And so we're about ready. So
absolutely. I'm ready too, man.
I'm with you, William. I'm with you. All right. Next up, we got Mr. Bruce O'Miney from Florida. Come on down, brother. He's been eating.
Hello. Yes, I ate my big fat boy. That was delicious. I can't even imagine what's in store. I keep thinking of song, Julie, looking up in the sky, and Julie in the sky with diamonds. So that's what I see in the sky, Julie with diamonds. Yeah. And I think of the song, The Bear Went Over the Mountain, which is an old song. And the top is not the top. The top is just the beginning. This is not at last we're here, because this is only a little taste of what Ash has in store for us. And I'm so excited. I don't try to project what is everything, because I get too dizzy when I do that. My head blows out. So I want to just enjoy the ride as it's coming and see what's coming, rather than, there's an old expression, the best things happen when you don't expect. But one thing I do know is you can always expect a miracle, and you'll find them. And what we have with Ashma Farah, it's certainly a miracle in motion. And this is going to keep going and going and going for a long time. So I'm just so excited. I can't hide it. Thanks, Milo. Milo, I remember I was an analog engineer before digital. And whenever I meet kids who are now in digital, they go, "You were in analog? Oh my God, we don't know what that's like." And this is what ONPASSIVE is like. You were in passive. Oh my God, what was that like when you were there? I wasn't in the beginning, but even if I'm only 2 years in this, I'm still pretty much from when things started popping, when we had a bless. And a bless was really when things started popping in my mind. So I'm looking forward, like William said, to what's going to happen for us. And there is a lot of work for all of us to do, and be involved with each other and with ONPASSIVE and with the world. So God bless us all, and God bless everybody and everything.
Fantastic, Bruce. You're awesome.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you
awesome
so much.
too.
Thank you so much for putting the diamonds with Julie.
Of course, you are the diamond. There's an old song that says, "I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'll be a diamond one day." And it takes a lot of pressure for coal to become a diamond. And we've had a lot of pressure in ONPASSIVE, and now the diamonds are going to start coming out.
You know what, Bruce? You know what you just did right now? It's amazing. You are the diamond. You just didn't know it. You are the diamond, because being where you are right now, what you're doing in your life, whatever happened to you right now, you're there. You show up every single time. And you know what else? Not only that, you did live. You let nothing stopping you. So Bruce, you are the diamond
Thank
in
you.
my eyes. And I'm very sure many people in ONPASSIVE knows that Bruce Almighty, the guys that trying to speak every time, having a voice where, you know, not a lot of people could understand, but you didn't let that stop you. I'm serious. You didn't let that stop you. And you keep going and you show up.
Thank you,
know what?
Julie, for that acknowledgement. And you know what? There's another expression that says, when you spot it, you've got it.
Yeah.
So whatever you say to me is also what you have yourself.
I
And
appreciate it.
all of us have that diamond inside of us. All of us have a miracle within us.
For sure. For sure. And you know what, Bruce? You know that you are the diamond. It's right here inside of you.
Yep.
So
Well,
you
we
are the
was.
diamond, and I love you for it, and I love you showing up, and I appreciate you that so much.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Bruce. Amy, I see you're in the house, beautiful and smiley.
Hello.
Hey, Amy.
I'm over here. Hi, Milo and Julie. Thanks for this opportunity. We're over here busting at the seams, man. Crazy. I can't sit still. I can't like focus on much except for on passive. I've been staying awake at night just like everybody else. So I'm looking forward to the things that we can do with our apples. I cannot wait. It's gonna be exciting. I know I share that with everyone else. So I'm just repeating what everyone else said. Thanks.
It's great to hear you, Amy. It's great anytime you start talking like that because it just reinforces what we all are thinking. But it's glad to hear you say that you're there too, you know, and that we cannot wait. I'm with you on that part. I mean, I am so excited about what I will be able to do for others. That is the thing that I am most excited about, is because I've always wanted to do that, but never had the ability to do that. Now ONPASSIVE allows us that ability, is going to allow us that ability that, you know, we can help people out. We give them some of our apples and the next day we look over there and we got another bushel full of apples. You give that away, got more apples, maybe 2 bushels, you know, and you give that away, got 3 bushels. Now, the more you give away, that is the coolest part about this ONPASSIVE thing that I love. And that it is going to stop it's going to be the correction for the corruption. You know, all these things that happen now that people can manipulate you and make you do this and do that because you got to go to work, you got to do this. Those are going to be things of the past after, you know, as soon as this thing, as soon as this boat floats, like I forget who was saying it, William was saying, I think, you know, we get this boat floating, there ain't no stopping us then. And Mr. Ashman-Farrell is one. I'm telling you, when you guys meet Ashman-Farrell, believe me, you're going to be blown away. The guy has a heart that is bigger than anything I've ever seen. Passion, the love in his heart. He is the true deal, you know, when you meet him. So let's go now. Thanks, Amy, for coming on. I appreciate you starting to step up and talk. We always love it when new people start talking. You know, it might be your first time. Even if you say hi, we love that. I remember Cynthia Brown, when she first come on, it was hard to get her to talk. Now look at her. Now she's the star of the Hollywood Squares. All right, let's bring down Julie Oliver. Judy, come on down.
Hi, everybody. I am really excited, just like everybody else is. And I've had all these unbelievable thoughts like, okay, is he going to be on this, you know, ONPASSIVE on the side of one of the rockets that goes up, the satellites, or is it going to be a plane or maybe a hologram? But can they project a hologram into the sky? And then I think I know what it is. I think that Ash is going to jump out of a plane with a parachute that says ONPASSIVE. Wouldn't that be something?
That's a good one. Yeah. Yeah.
But But just like everybody else, I'm excited. It's been a great journey, and I can't wait for this to get us started and see just what's going to happen. And then it's made me even, more excited than I've always been, but to really share now. And I sent it out to everybody so that as many people as I know can be on there on March 30th. So looking forward to it, and great to be with all of you, and appreciate everything that all of you have done. It's been marvelous. It really has been incredible. So thanks for letting me talk.
Thank you for talking. Julie, to you.
Yes. Thank you, Judy, for sharing. That is a very funny thought, and I love it. And I know that there are many of us here that have many thoughts and racking our brain and, what is going to happen. Oh, I don't think we can think of. For me, trust it and go forward and get ready to prepare to celebrate. That's my attitude. So back to you, Milo.
Yeah, Julie, it is. It's great to sit around and think about it. And I've been racking my brain, and I have no idea what it can be. I've thought of the hologram thing. That's the thing that crosses my mind. That some way he's going to be able to project something up in the sky that's a hologram that says ONPASSIVE is here at the top or something like that, and because he says it's not going to be TV, it's not going to be magazine. So there's a lot of things out there that are coming, and we talked that one day about the 3D printing. I'm so excited about 3D printing and printing houses and printing guns, or all these different things that we can do that we don't even imagine we can do. I don't know if any of you have checked in or followed anything with SynBio. It's SYNBIO. But they're doing all kinds of sort of things that they're starting to study, the DNA and the molecular makeup of everything. And so they're actually creating, I was reading the other day where they've created a concrete that will heal itself. So in other words, if a concrete gets a little crack in it, it heals it, it'll fix itself. How cool will that be? I mean, if ONPASSIVE had something like that, and you start repaving the whole world because there's no potholes. I don't know if you guys got potholes, but we got potholes all over up here. I hate the potholes. They damage your tires and they're just a pain, but how cool will that be if we end up with something like that, So it's really cool when you think about all these things and I mean, I think it's going to be things that we've never even thought of, Think of that TV with doesn't need electricity. How is that happening? Is he putting a generator on it? I mean, it's got to be something where he's come up with a way. And if you remember, Ash has always said electricity should always be free. We shouldn't pay for electricity. So whether he's got something perpetual that makes electricity, but I do think that down the road that's going to be a big part of ONPASSIVE is electricity. He talks about that all the time. I do think so. Just think of that. Just think of that part. If you no longer have to pay for electricity by coming to get a part or whatever of ONPASSIVE, and you no longer pay for all that. That's a huge thing, because everything uses electricity. And then he says electric cars. So what if he makes an electric car that can go without gas? You never have to stop. You don't have any engine problems, all that stuff. How cool is that? So I think he's thinking, and it is the correction to the corruption. Now, I'm not saying that all this is going to happen. This is just my small brain trying to think, man, what are we in? What I do know is trust the process and trust Mr. Ash Mafaro, because he is working on things much bigger than any of us can think of behind the scenes. When he says, dream bigger, dream bigger, dream bigger, and you dream and you dream and you dream and you dream and you think, man, it's going to be this and it's going to be so nice when it's that. Then he walks onto the screen and he says, I don't care what you're thinking. It's 1,000,000 times bigger than that. That is a big number, folks. That's a real big number. So we are all so blessed to be here that it's incredible. So over to you, Miss Sherry Green. Come on down.
Well, hi again. So I think Cynthia may have put this video out the other day on the 3D printing. It was just a short video. And I watched that and it blew my mind because all I've ever dreamt about was building small communities for people, you know, and as a lot of people here know that I had, you know, like I renovated houses, I flipped them, I built them, I had a concrete company. And one of the things that I did was I built houses where you use styrofoam, you built walls with styrofoam, and then you poured concrete from the top. And so, you know, concrete walls. And so very, very, very expensive, very time consuming, and you need skill, like major skill to do it. So the fact that we are going to be able to do, I mean, I know that it wasn't an ONPASSIVE thing, but I mean, knowing that it's in the realm of what we can do to be able to go and build these communities with that technology, like the time and the money and that's going to be saved. It's just, it's so incredible. My heart is just so full. I have so much to say. Like I feel like I could just be bouncing all over the place, you know, and I just feel so blessed, you know. And Milo, you said about dreamers and that, and I've been a dreamer my whole life. And the beautiful thing is that we've got 1.2 plus million dreamers right now that are dreaming, that are spreading the dream out across the planet. And some people say that I'm a dreamer. I'm not the only one. And so that part of ONPASSIVE where we get to share in this way, to me, is like, I've been waiting for this since the day that I spent my $97 to be able to, you know, go help people. And I work a ton. And so I don't get to go on a lot of these, but I'll tell you, I am there in spirit. I watch replays. I, you know, do what I can do. And we are something to behold as a community. Like, honestly, I don't know that we can even put words to it. So I just want to say, you know, to the people that are out there that are putting in endless hours of their time into webinars and all that, thank you so much from my heart. It's given, sorry guys, it's given me the opportunity to, you know, to work. I'm one of those people I'm one of those people, thank you, that has to work. And I look forward to when I can go spend time with my kids because I don't have to go to work anymore, that I'm going to be living my passion. And that's what this is about. ONPASSIVE is giving us an opportunity to live our passion. And people are like, well, I don't know what my passion is. You're doing your passion. Passion is everything that you've been doing your whole life. Everything you've been doing. And so I know for me, my whole life, all I've done is just want to be there to help people. And wow, this is going to be something that like I said, I've dreamt it, but I never in my wildest dreams thought it would be this big. So I'm proud to hold hands with you guys and to shine our light. And, you know, like we got some major things coming up, and it does sound tiring, but one of the things that I know for me is that there's people that are already doing a lot of the things that I want to help with. And I'm just going to start asking people, how can I help? How can I, you know, do you need financing? Do you know, what do you need? You know, and the freedom that's going to come with this is my heart. That's all I can say is my heart. So, Ashmafara is something that like his mind and his heart, it's quite incredible. I know a lot of people talk about it, and I love that he just wants to share it with the world, and openly. Like he's just like, it's like, here you go, I'm gonna build this thing. I'm gonna there's things that he's doing and probably situations that he's in that we have no idea. And I'm sorry I'm going on a long time. I think it's all built up because I haven't talked for so long, but like,
Take your time, Sherry. Take your time.
Thanks, Julie. He we just all attracted this. We attracted him, he attracted us. And on Wednesday, whatever that is that he's going to do from the sky, like we're going to feel that beacon, we're going to feel that light. We're going to feel that is going to be like something, like even my kids live in another city, and I've asked them to come. I want them to be home for this. And I said, there's going to be a day when you're going to look back and go, I was part of this. My mama was part of this. My mama worked the way that she worked to get this. And so honestly, I am, the proudest day of my life was when my kids were born. And the next is that I joined ONPASSIVE. Honestly, it's just beyond. So I'm just so grateful that I'm going to be able to live my passion. I have the biggest heart. All I want to do is just help. So thank you. Thank you, everyone. Everyone. And welcome. We're good. Look out, world. We're coming. We're coming for you. We're going to give you the biggest hug. We're doing it now. We're hugging, and it's just going to just. Sorry. Just
take your time, Sherry. I love watching what you're sharing, and I love seeing you sharing. And I totally resonate with you on what you're sharing here. And your tears that is running, it's called freedom. It's called passion.
Yeah, it is, Julie.
It's called strength. And don't ever doubt yourself that you're not important. Everybody, was born important and perfect, right? So
as we are.
Even though you are not here, you are still here. And I love what you're saying, and I love watching what you're sharing. So yeah, just let those tears run. It's called freedom, and I love it.
Thank you for letting me share that long. I really appreciate it. I guess I had a lot in my heart and on my mind, so thank you, everybody. And when I say I love you, I mean that. I love you guys. So thanks, everyone. Okay.
Thank you, Sarah. We love you, and we know that you're dear. And just let that freedom run and let it be celebrated. Tears is goodness.
Right.
Tears are passions. Tears are freedom. So let it rain. Let it rain. All right.
You got it, Julie.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Milo.
Thank you, Sherry. That was beautiful. I got cut off there a little bit, but I love the part you were telling about the dream, and I'll have to go back and listen to the replay of that, whatever 3-4 minutes that I missed.
What do you think? Do you want to take just a second, just a couple of lines?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, can't we just, how about, it's okay. I was going to get you to sing with me, Milo.
Oh.
I was going to get you to sing. Some people say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
I wish I knew that song. I don't even know that song, but as you
imagine there's no, you don't know Imagine?
I don't think, only it's imagine. Okay. I can only imagine. Is that the one?
I was going to start singing, but I lost my nerve. It's okay.
Oh, do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, I was thinking as you were saying, the dream, and you said, that you're just part of the, there's a whole bunch of us dreaming. I don't know if you guys remember back, I think it was 1980, they had a basketball team that they called the Dream Team, which was Michael Jordan and all these big stars. And, they called it the Dream Team. Well, I'll tell you what, that Dream Team was nothing compared to ONPASSIVE's Dream Team. We got, like you said, 1.2 million people that are dreaming. And the bigger we dream, the bigger it gets, and it's an awesome place where you're going. And I appreciate your heart. I love your passion and, that talk. So thank you very much.
Thank
for
you.
sharing
Okay,
with
I'm
us.
gonna, yeah, thank you guys.
All right, next up we have, let me see, I think it's Cynthia Brown, but let me look and see. Yeah, it's Miss Cynthia Brown. Come on down, girl.
Hello again, everyone. I just want to say this is so amazing and touching. I really want to thank Ash because he really touched the hearts of the. He just really caught our hearts, and it's like I just can't I can't imagine, like, when this thing go, when he it's like turning on a faucet. It's going to unleash the hearts of all of us. Can you imagine all of the good works that we're going to do for people? This is so, I mean, it's so heartfelt. Like I really feel this in my heart. Like the homeless is really finally going to get help. The sick, the veterans, when I think about all the troubles in the world, like you said, the potholes and everything, it's about to be some fixing going on around here. And I'm just really glad to be a part of it. Like, this is amazing. And I just want to thank Ash Mufara because I just love this company. I love what what it did for me. Because when I lost my job, I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know what I was going to do next. But this right here, it looks like I'm gonna be going back to work again because I'm excited. I want to do some things. I want to do some real things. I'm not just saying this. If it's people in Philadelphia, if you hear me, like, I'm ready to do it. I'm ready. I'm just ready to help whoever needs to be helped. You can just reach out to me or whatever. James Yates, you said you got your family here. I'm right here in Philadelphia. I'm just glad to be a part of this because this is going to be really amazing and special. And it's going to be tears pouring out everywhere. People is not going to be able to not join us because it's the heart. Thank you. I don't want to take up too much time. Just thank you. I just want to express my happiness.
Thank you, my dear sister. You are amazing.
Thanks.
Just listening to what you say and what you can do and will do. You said you are going back to work. You know what Cynthia said when she goes back to work? She's going back to do what she loves. It's not going back to do work to make money. It's go back to work for what she loves. And she has that freedom to do that. No one can take that away. No one will be able to, no matter what, because she got the power to do that. And when I talk about power, the word power, when I talk about power, people think of authority. No, it's way far from that. The word power to me means you have the ability to do it. You have that freedom to do it. No one can take that away from you. So awesome, Cynthia. Love you, sister. You're amazing. Back to you, Milo.
That's good stuff, Julie. That is true, and I feel the same way with, I don't think anyone will be working with ONPASSIVE at anything except what they want to do. That is, like you said, the power. You'll be able to make that call. You don't have to go work for the man anymore. You just work for ONPASSIVE. You help people with ONPASSIVE. If that's what you want to do, you do that. If you have a passion to do something in your life, guess what? You're going to be able to do it now. And I think it's going to make the world a whole lot better place, because you're not going to have people who are unhappy with their job because, you know, if you're passionate about your job, you're not going to be unhappy about it. You're going to be happy to do it. Cynthia Brown, I have a feeling that what you're going to be doing is helping people all over. That's going to be your job. And I love that. That's what I want to do too. All right, come on down, Lois White, and talk to us.
Hello, you can hear me okay?
Yes, hear you good.
Okay, because I get crackling sometimes at my end, so I can't tell. Yeah, that's so wonderful, Sherry. That was so wonderful to hear your passion. You know, everybody, it's so great to hear the stories. You know, even I myself, years ago, you know, I had a tough childhood and I was fighting in my life and fighting with jobs, you know, trying to get the right jobs. And and one night at 2 o'clock in the morning, years ago, I wrote this song that was called Help the Children. And I kept it. I put it in my photo album, you know, so I'd never lose it. I figure someday I'm going to get someone to play it. Maybe it'll be you, Milo, you know. It just came to me. Like I had to get up and grab a notebook. I always keep a notebook by my head because I get many blessings or things, you know, tells me, you know. And I see things. I see butterflies on my ceiling. I see things, you know, I get visions, you know. And I love all animals, plants, and everything, but especially women and children. You know, I really want to help them so much all my life, you know, and because my mom had a very hard time and everything, but I'm so blessed with ONPASSIVE, so happy that I happened to move, and then somebody had just got in ONPASSIVE, you know, and then I got in front of some other friends of mine that were in. And just knowing what we're going to be able to do, like I've always wanted to help humanity in different ways. I do in my own way, different things, but this on such a huge scale, what we're going to do when apples are not a problem, you know, and we're able to follow whatever our dreams or wherever it leads us. You know I put my name up for the homeless, you know, and thing, you know, Julie's on the form. You know, there's just so many things we can do. It's not about us anymore, you know, it's about how can we help, you know. It's like you say, how can I help you, you know. There is so much. I just can't wait, you know, and it's so hard to sleep because I'm anxious. I had tears, like when some of you talk, you know, I get tears, but it's tears of joy, you know, and happiness, because we're all going deep within. It's all coming out, you know, we're releasing tons of charge. Crying is good, you know, you release that charge. It's been pent up, you know, in a long time. And I just can't wait, you know, so we can spread the love, the cheer, you know, and everything. And so excited for March the 30th, you know, going to be a dream come true. Yep. And never mind the family and everything that thinks, you know, that we're not going to make it or whatever, you know, we're finally going to, you know, wake everybody up on this planet, you know. It's wonderful. Do wonderful things. So thank you for listening.
Thank you, Lois. We basically just every time when everyone speak here today, and especially you expressing about your loving the animal, the songs, and the things that you're saying that kind of overflow you, that you have to literally write it in writing, make it into song. And that is amazing. And there again, that I'm speaking this as this is freedom. It's called freedom that you are doing. This is something that saying, you know what, we are being really true to our heart right now. We're being really true to our mind, to what we're feeling inside. It's not about the luxury that we're going to be, you know, that anyone can think of. I'm not sure who's on with the mic on. I feel distracted with the mic on, so I'm going to mute you a little bit, Lois, and then if you like to turn back on. But you know, it's truly you know, you're letting yourself, you dig deep down inside of you and say, who am I? This is who I am. I'm free. And that feeling of being free, physically, mentally, you know, when you feel that, you cannot help but cry. And you have to hold yourself together to do that. And I believe when Mr. Ashmufar said that on Wednesday you have to prepare a box of tissue for it, it's because of that. You feel free, you feel proud that you are part of it. You are me, you, everyone. We are part of it. It's a journey that we all walking together. And yes, there are hardship, there's darks are throwing, there's words, there's things that we all experience in this whole journey. But how beautiful it is that we are associated. Our name, it's right next with ONPASSIVE, along the line with ONPASSIVE. And I believe that it is the most beautiful feeling that we all. It's not about the money. It's not about the luxury. It's the freedom, and it's the power that you hold within yourself. It's a beautiful part for me. So thank you so much, Lois, for sharing that. Appreciate you and appreciate everyone who shared today. Tina. Love to hear from you, Tina.
Hi, everyone. I'm speaking a little soft, okay? I hope you can hear me because Michael's sleeping right next to me. It's almost 3 a.m. here, but I'm still awake, and I hope that I'm awake on 30th of March, next Wednesday. I'm not going to sleep. But yes, I truly love everyone here. Thank you so much, Julie, for giving me that link, because I've been trying to get on since the Bengali Bangladeshi webinar just now. But I truly want to be here to say why I've raised my hand up is to say my thankfulness, my gratefulness to our CEO, Ash Mufare. He reminds me of the Confucius saying that the man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. And he alone, not just alone, I guess, in that sense, but alone with all the amazing leadership council and all the leaders and every beautiful fellow ONPASSIVians that's here and everywhere in the world. He's carried these stones. We've carried the stones with us as well, with our teams. And that is what I'm so grateful about. I'm so excited of what's going to happen on 30th of March. Whatever it is, we're at the top. We're the happy enablers, trusting ONPASSIVE purpose. That's what we're doing. We are these people. And I wanted to extend what Julie was saying with regards to freedom. ONPASSIVE is the freedom to love, the freedom to give, the freedom to do whatever we can for others. That's what ONPASSIVE is to me. And Sherry, I would love to sing with you. If Julie and Milo allow it, we'll just do that 4 lines. Yeah. You may say I'm a dreamer,
but I'm not
the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Oh,
that's what we are.
Oh, did you feel that? Did you feel that, Tina? Thank you.
Absolutely.
You know what? The freedom thing, we're going to see some spontaneous healing with people as well. Because when we get that freedom and people don't have stress and worry anymore, we're going to see people are going to spontaneously heal.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Anyways, thank you, Tina.
Thank
Sorry.
you. Thank you, Milo. Thank you, Julie. Love you all. Thank you.
You muted yourself, Milo.
There we go. Sorry about that. That was beautiful. And I can't wait till Ash comes up with it where that, you know, on the computer, we can all sing together, because that is going to be, to me, that's going to be a wonderful day when we can all sit and we can all sing together. Right now, it's not possible. The computer doesn't allow you to do it because of latency. So as you notice when you were singing, you know, you can't hear the beauty of it, although we could see it, you know, and we could feel it. It was a beautiful thing. So in fact, right now, I would like to also, if you guys would just mute your mics or stay muted, but I want you to sing along with me this old song. I'd like you to close your eyes, and I want you to dream about what you think, and I want you to sing along with this song with me. I think it's coming up. All of you know it, I'm sure. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, ah, what a wonderful world. ONPASSIVE's gonna make it that. I see skies of blue, there's clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, ah, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? What they're really saying is that I really love you. I hear a baby crying, then I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, oh yeah, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, ONPASSIVE is gonna make this a wonderful world. Oh yeah. And that's what we're all talking about, man. What a wonderful world this is going to become, you know, and ONPASSIVE brings that to us. It brings us a passion. Listen to you guys. I am so excited. I'm hearing people that, you know, haven't said a lot before, and they're coming out and they're saying it's beautiful. And when we all get together in a mindset and we're all dreaming, I'm telling you, it is going to be a beautiful world. There's big things in store for us coming ahead. And the big thing is, what I love about it is people talking about helping other people. That's the beauty. That's what we've been missing in the world a lot. You know, it's a lot of greedy, you know, and those people are going to now have to step aside because there's a new sheriff in town. We're coming in town. We're going to help people. And I hope all of us remember that, you know, it's not just words, that when the apples do start falling, hey, we get out there, we start passing them out, we start helping other people, and watch it grow. You know, me and Julie, we love this show, you know, and the Julie and Milo show, we try to, you know, bring people out and have people talk. And a lot of it, you know, are new that have come out and they talk. Yeah, Tina. and everyone, you know, and all of a sudden when you come out and you express it, Sherry Green talking like she did, giving these heartfelt speeches, you know, it's awesome. It's awesome what we can do. And the second part of our show that hopefully we're going to be able to do is as this launches and as it goes about, those people that we interviewed first, we're going to go back and we're going to talk to them. We're going to go back to Cynthia Brown and revisit her first interview with us, you know, her telling about her dad. And if you've never watched that interview, it's a great interview. You should watch it, about how her dad got her into it. And, you know, and then how, you know, she's going to be helping people now. What an incredible story. Like Paul Harvey used to say, now you know the rest of the story. You know, that's what we plan on doing. But it's just so good to hear from all of you. Back to you, Julie.
Thank you, Milo. Great singing. It's really cool. And in the Julie and Milo show here, we bring out, you know, friends that come in, and it's basically, this is a place where you can feel safe and be part of it, right? So I wanted to bring out Judy Rice. I've heard about Judy. I've not had a chance to speak with her. So Judy, I know I'm calling on you, and all of a sudden, I know you have something to say. So Judy, I've heard a lot of things that you're doing, and I know exactly what you are doing. So I love to hear from you, Judy.
Thank you, Julie. And Milo, that was my husband and my favorite song, and you brought tears, but they were good tears. It's just awesome to have ONPASSIVE in my life now. I've been a widow for a year, and it's been a struggle until I found you guys. And I just wonder what's going to happen when the launch takes place and we aren't having all these fun webinars and Zoom calls. And, you know, we're going to miss so many people. I don't know how a person is going to bear it, but by helping others, I guess. Just dig in and help wherever you can. That's the best we can do. And my life is spent rescuing animals, wild animals, which is crazy for the last year, but I love it. And when you pick up a hawk or an owl that's injured and you just hold them in your arm like a baby and they look at you like they know you're going to help them. And I can see that look in children's eyes when they're in trouble and you try and comfort them. And it's amazing. It's just amazing. I'd love to work with kids and older people. And there's a lot to be said. There is. And thank you, Julie. And Milo, for making us feel like we are important. We're all important. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Judy. Absolutely, you are important. And thank you for what you are doing behind the scene.
Thank you.
I do know that you're going far and far to make sure that people receive the blessings of ONPASSIVE. So I wanted to say thank you for doing that. Not only Judy behind the scene doing the work, there are so many founders, so many, you know, founders that hasn't done it, but they just take that passion, they just go out there and they just share because they do know it would deep down in their heart, even though they don't have to do it, but they just do it because they feel it. And for all the people who are along the journey, passed away, you know, it is sad if we are thinking it in a humanly way, but it's something that all of us can let their legacy living long, right? We all can do that. And I know that if we have freedom, but if we have the chip in our shoulder, or if we make someone sad, or if we make someone, that's not freedom. And I think all of us sitting here talking now today, is that true? Do you have that true freedom in your heart? Or is it someone, or did you say something, or did we do something that, you know, it hurt someone? You know, maybe it is a time for us to reach out and say, you know, maybe I didn't mean that, or maybe I was upset, or maybe I'm sorry for what I did. Maybe that's kind of freedom that I'm always searching for. So that's what I'm keep saying today. It's a freedom day for me, I guess. I go everywhere, I talk about freedom, suddenly, and it started with the Vietnamese webinar this morning. But what is true freedom? So Judy probably found it, you know? And Sherry probably found it, Cynthia Brown and Tina, you know, all of you, all of us here, we may have already found it, but it is really a time, I believe, that we got to dig deep and we got to say, you know what, I need to let myself free, right? I need to allow myself to be free, because when you are at that moment where you feel the ultimate happiness and the ultimate of freedom, boy, like I said, Ash said the other day, you need to have a tissue paper box and cry with it, because that's passion, because you feel free, you feel that this whole weight lift from your shoulder. So
yes, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That is for sure, Julie. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good to see you, Judy.
Thank you. Nice to be on here and open my mouth for a change.
Awesome, Judy. We love it. We love when people come on new and start talking, man. And we expect, you know, we'll see you back and see you. And I don't think we have any plans on actually shutting down all of our webinars. I'm sure we'll keep one of them going, at least one probably. You know, whether it's the Saturday one, that'll probably be the Saturday one, but who knows? Maybe the Wednesday. We don't know. We don't have plans right now. I do know that we do plan on having a lot of Julie and Milo shows all around the world.
Awesome.
You know? So we will be, you know, we want to meet with all of you guys at different places, you know. I know for sure there'll be one in Nashville, and I'm sure there'll be one in Orange, California. So those two places for sure. Where is that, Tina? Where are you from, Tina? You're from like China or something, aren't you?
No, I'm from sunny Singapore.
Singapore, okay. From Singapore. Hey, maybe we'll come to Singapore, you know. What do you think, Julie? Think we'll make it around to a few places?
Oh, I already have a place at Tina's house.
All right. Yeah, there you go.
I know she's excited. I know she wants to scream, but she can't. We can tease her.
Yeah. All right. We'll all have a party and meet all over the place and call it the Julie and Milo show, ONPASSIVE show, where we can all get together and meet, man, because this has been great. You know, the part of getting to know everyone. I feel like I've got some incredible friends, you know, all over the world. I can go almost any place and have someone that I can visit, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm watching Tina, and I know she wanted to scream so badly, but she couldn't.
Yes.
Her husband sleeping next to her. But yeah, she said she got to play safe for me. So
All right. Oh, sure.
all of us. All right. She has a big play safe for all of us. There you go.
Sounds good,
Yeah,
man.
that's fun. That's just for the good laugh. Of course, I'll share the space, but
Yeah. All right. Do we have anyone else want to say anything? Otherwise, me and Julie will keep. Oh, Leon, Honda. Come on down, brother.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Julie. Hi, Marlo. Thank you for letting me say something today on the show. I just want to say something to everybody. I know a lot of people that I'm going to say this to can identify with what I'm going to say. You know, I've always heard that saying, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. And I look back at family members that I've over the years have supported. And I know that some family member, the ones that I supported and ones that always continue needing my support, they sign up, and I got them all signed up. But there's some family members that, and some friends that, you know, need it, but they never sign up. And it's one of the frustrating things. Even if you don't believe, if you believe in the person that's telling you you should be part of this, at least if you believe in that person, you should at least give it a try, because the amount of money that it costs is, you see people throw that kind of money away on a weekly, daily basis. Some people won't take the time no matter what it is. And I want to say that the people that are in ONPASSIVE, that are founders, are meant to be, because there are so many more people could be, but apparently they're not meant to be. And we're at that point in life where we're at that point in time in ONPASSIVE. We all know that the founder's position is going to be gone forever. And we also know that there's so many more people could benefit in our own family. And even though it's Mr. Ash has brought us in on his vision and his dream, we also now have the vision and the dream. We making the vision come through and the dream come true. And I heard Mr. Ash say, the bigger the dream, the bigger the team. We're a big team now, and the dream is astronomical and is really huge. Now we can almost say we have like-minded people on a like-minded path, and nothing's going to stop us, and nothing can stop the dream, because you got one person that was dreaming it. Now we all dreaming it. And we got all not just counting the support behind the dream, the hydrobat people, the engineers, who's going to be sharing into one way or the other, and that are, making their life better as well as our life better. And you tell people you got over 1 million founders, some people still doesn't faze them. So that's why in the world, we always going to have people in certain positions because they're built for that position. Some people get into those positions because of osmosis or a circumstance, things happening in their life, and they really don't want to be there. Those people try to rise above. But then there are some people who just don't look past their nose. They can't see a vision. They can't believe in anything. And that's kind of how, negativism is all around us. It's up to us to make it positive. And think about it. If we lost $97, did we lose anything? No, we didn't lose anything. But we got people that won't take a chance on $97 when they throw more than that away for nothing, for anything. Right now, you could take a car trip, and throw away $97 just making a round trip to somewhere and back. And you don't even have to go there. You just went there. And people don't look at the little things. They can't put the little things together. And I'm not saying everybody, I'm just saying, I'm talking mostly about family members. We all got those family members that we try, and they want to put a negative spin on everything. And one thing I tell all my family members, not all of them, but the ones that say, oh, talk about it's a scam or that's a scam. I always tell them, everything in life is a scam. If you go buy a brand new car and that car breaks within so many months, you'll say, this is a piece of junk. This is a lemon. This is no good. You take it to the shop, they fix it several times, it's still a piece of junk. And then you say the dealership scammed you. Everything is a scam until it's not. And that's what I try to tell family member. You can, when we born into this world, are we promised anything? Are we given anything? And so that's the reason why I wanted to bring, since it's a day of topic, we could talk about a little bit anything. I just like to know that I know the time limit is coming for there's no more founders. I'm going to make one more dash. I'm going to make one more dash through family and friends, and to try to get them one more time to come be part of the dream and be part of the vision. Because I don't give up. I try not to give up on my family, and I try not to give up on friends, and I try not to give up on trying to help people. And that's just my nature, and that's just my nationality. Because sometimes in life, you don't feel successful unless your family is successful. But then you got to think about it, which I have over a period of time. The ones that I have tried to get to see things, and they still can't see it, and they still won't see it, or they still refuse to see it. You got to let them go, and you got to feel successful. You got to start feeling you're successful because you deserve it. And that's kind of how I'm looking at it now. So thank you guys for letting me talk and just bring that out.
All right, thank you, Leon. Thank you, Leon. That was great words of wisdom, and it is true. You know, there's so many of us that you know, we are in it because we want to be in it. You know, and people who don't, you know, you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. I like that. That saying. That's the way it is. And you know, as a sales guy, I was always taught to take any negative and turn it into a positive. Try to take a negative and turn it into a positive. You know, and that's what we need to do with it, you know. But there's just, regardless, whatever the fact is, there's going to be people who don't want to join you, which is okay. You know, you just say, well, hey, I just offered you the opportunity. And as long as you realize that you have what they need, or they should want, but they might not see it that way. And if they don't, guess what? If you present it to them, guess who they're coming back to as soon as they see ONPASSIVE in the sky? They're gonna, man, Leon Holiday had told me about that stuff before, you know, I better call him up, you know. And I think we're going to be getting a lot of calls from people who have missed the boat, you know, and it might be founders are already over, you know, but they're going to see this whenever they do connect with it, whenever they want to join that dream team, they got to do it through one of the founders. That is a cool thing too. You know, they can't go to the top and buy their way in. You're going to go beneath us, you know, someplace, you know, and just joining ONPASSIVE and building this big dream team like everyone's talking about. What a beautiful thing, you know, that we can all just work together. So it's a good thing. All right. Next up, we got Mr. William Norris. Come on down, brother.
Indeed. Yeah, I wanted to train off of what Leon said there for a little bit. As a final thought, you know, for us that have been into online stuff for many years, or maybe not that many, we've all heard the term "never been done before," and you know, at some point, some of us, you know, got to thinking, well, yeah, I've heard that before, same old song. But you know, when you really get to thinking about what we have done with ONPASSIVE, what Ashes started and what we have, you know, grew here, it never has been done, really. Nothing anywhere close to what we're doing has ever been attempted by nobody. So, you know, that's what I'm using as a confidence builder is, you know, hey, look at us, watch us grow, and you will see that what we're doing has never been done before. And I just wanted to bring that point home because, you know, it means to me that ONPASSIVE is real. ONPASSIVE is doing things that nobody's ever tried, nobody's ever accomplished. So, you know, this group of people is going to be successful. I mean, we are going to make it. Thank you.
Thank you, William. Very true. Really appreciate your sharing here. All right, another William. I see you unmute your mic, so I'm going to go ahead and have you speak. Go ahead, William.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, William.
I remember what the first time getting into business, this is all about the 97.5 people that never made it in business. So to me, I'm thinking it's the nobodies that are going to change the world. Why are all these successful just grabbing all the wealth and not spreading it? Or I see there is good things in the world, but to make a big difference, this is what it's all about, is putting people together and making visions. And everybody will have those visions because the creativity that coming out of you're going to burst with it. So things are going to be amazing with all the people bringing things to help others. It's just mind-blowing. So it's the nobodies that are going to change the world, not the successful or the wealthy or anything. Everybody has a part in this world, and everybody has creativity inside them. And I believe that very much.
That is a fact, William. And I believe that's what Ash is saying when he says we're going to be the correction to the corruption. You know, the greedy people that have all the money now, it's going to be hard for them to stand a chance against us. We're the dream team. And we will make it happen, I feel, you know, because when there's strength in numbers, without a doubt, you know, there's strength in numbers. And so the more numbers that we get on our side, the more success we're going to have, you know, and that's a beautiful thing. And we've got so many opportunities coming up. So thank you so much, William, Mr. William Marshmallow. All right. Anybody else? We got time. We got time. We get time for a few more. Anyone else want to say anything? Julie, you got anything to say?
I'm good, Milo.
All right. All right. Well, I tell you, oh, wait, we got Bruce. Bruce, come on down, brother, and talk to us.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment on what Leon had to say before. Leon, the expression that you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it is true. But what the top is going to do is make people thirsty.
I like that, Bruce.
Yeah. The other thing that will confirm it to all the sleeping and passive people who are in ONPASSIVE today, the founders who are sleeping, it will also wake them up too. Because this is confirmation that what we have is reality.
Good stuff.
You bet you.
Hello, is this working?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Who is this?
Hi, I'm JD from England. Good evening, good morning. How are you guys? So it's the first time on this, and I've got used to it. So
okay, yeah.
No, I'm just listening to the people about what's been going on and where we're all going with this, and taking the horse to water and it not drinking, even refusing it. In my experience, I used to be a ski instructor, and I lived a long time in Austria, even though I'm from England. And I invented a way to make skis and snowboards work without ever using wax, which made them environmentally friendly, eco-friendly, fast, furious. I got several world records under my belt with athletes. And listening to these guys talk about the horse going to water and not drinking it is something that resonates with me as I was going around Europe and invested a lot of time and money in helping snow sports change to be healthier for the world. And it's so true that people just don't listen. They can't see what's in front of them sometimes, you know. And I've listened to Ash many times and blown away by him. And like, I remember him saying one thing one day. He said, if somebody comes and said, I've done it, it probably hasn't been done. Or if you haven't failed 1,000 times, then you haven't tried. And I mean, when I was inventing it and testing the skis and doing all that kind of stuff, I failed many times, but I never give up. And that's what brought me here with my friend, a fellow speed skier in America, Jake, brought me here and got introduced to all this. And I'm very proud to be here and be part of it, and I'm very excited. I still haven't given up on my dream about bringing 100% eco snow sports to the world, but I mean, marketing and how you get that message across to people. It's like that gentleman saying, right, he's got his friends and family and they still don't believe it. I just don't know sometimes how you make people believe or take the next step. I mean, risk taking. We've mentioned risk taking. I've been a risk taker. I've been over 100 miles an hour on a pair of skis, and I've done stuff like that to prove the point. But I'm still pretty mesmerized by how much it takes to bring people over sometimes. I mean, they honestly are blinkers, aren't they, sometimes? I mean, I listen to all this and it's empowering me to push on, empowering me to push on with my writing. I'm trying to be a novelist as well, something a dear passion of mine. And listening to you guys, and especially listening to Ash, is, I can't thank him enough for empowering me to keep pushing and to be part of this and to keep moving forward. That's just what I wanted to say. And I didn't think, I'd be honest with you, get on. I've tried a couple of times and never really got the hang of it. But hey, here now on this Julie and Milo show. I'm from England. And the sunshine was shining in England today for a long time.
Thank you, JD. Welcome to the Julie and Milo show. Nice to meet you. And
yeah. I've seen you many times, yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for recognize the fact that you've seen me many times. It's so funny. One of our long-term friends of ONPASSIVE, Stephen Watson, and I love that guy dearly. And the other day, he made a post, and this is kind of funny, JD, what you just said. He made a post, and I just responded back to him. I said, Stephen, I miss you so much. I hope all is well. And you know what he did? He signed it back, and he goes, I don't miss you at all because I see you everywhere. So, JD, it's nice for you to spoke out, and it's nice for you to raise your hand and spoke today. We appreciate you always. And absolutely, for what you understood about ONPASSIVE, whatever you are doing in your life right now, ONPASSIVE will help you to bring that to the world. So no worries, my friend. You know how powerful.
Exactly. There's always a time, there's always a place. Sometimes it's wrong, sometimes it's right. You just got to have the patience and the strength to keep looking forward and keep looking and keep searching, and it will come. And I know it will come. You know, it has to, it will do. When one believes, then it does. When we are strong believers. I mean, I love what I'm doing now, the new book, but you just got to have that little bit of extra power. And I think that's why I wanted to speak tonight, because I think, well, I know that's what Ash has brought to me. And this whole thing ONPASSIVE has brought to me is just blew my mind. And I thought, well, I can carry on. I'm not going to give up. I will make it.
Absolutely. JD, thank you so much. And I'm glad to meet you, and I'm glad you spoke.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And hi to everybody who's on tonight from England.
Thank you so much. Talking about rejection, what Leon's sharing. JD, if you don't mind, I'm muting you because I usually like to speak with quietness. So if any noise will break my concentration. So I guess, talking about rejections, as everyone know here that I am 100% with ONPASSIVE. There's no other things that distract me from what I'm doing. My life right now, it's about my kids and ONPASSIVE. That's all I've got, right? That's all I've got. But did you know that I'm the only one in my entire family? I have 7 brothers and sisters, okay? I'm the only one in my family that's ONPASSIVE. Do you know why that happened? Because it's been 20 years, me being an entrepreneur, being a businesswoman, I have failed. I have been successful. I have set on top of, you call it wealth, or on top of whatever, however that number is to you. And I lost it all because I have an entrepreneur mindset, and I will do it until I can break free. And talk about this freedom, this ability, this power, that's very powerful in me, right? So that's why, because they are looking at my failures. So people right now, when you share with people are looking at your failures. They don't look at the success, or they don't look at the positives that you've done. They don't look at your passion. So if you're in my boat, trust me, there's one day when I was so excited. I have all these accounts that I'm going to come in. I'm just going to hand it to my family, share it to them, and they chew me until I'm just literally holding my tears and run out of the house, right? And they didn't do that because they don't love me, because in their mind, they're loving me so much that they have to talk me out for my, whatever that failures that I had. So whatever that you're sharing, the rejections, and that people say anything like that, it's on them. It's not on you. All you got to do is focus on this path, focus on that beacon of hope, and keep moving forward. I am not coming from a network. I don't have a network. I'm a loner. I'm only one person, right? I do everything on my own. But how am I able to do what I do and go out there, like what Margie said, spread my peacock tails? And I get plugged a few feather from it many times. Is it gonna stop me from saying what I said? No. No one will. No individual or no community will stop me from sharing, from doing what I love, right? So if you are resonate or related to what my case is, don't worry. They're gonna come running toward you and said, oh, is that opportunity of ONPASSIVE still available? Can I be part of it? They will. And remember, we will be the hunted, not the hunter. Right? So what Leon's doing, I talk to Leon every single day. And that's what we share. We share the things that people don't see. Right? And he's a big supporter on my case, and then Milo as well. But I'm telling you, if your heart and your mind line up in that space of freedom, all of that, of the ability and the power, it will not stop you. You will show up and you will hold that brave and passionate self of yourself. You're going to do it. So every single one of us here who are showing up, you are the superstars. You are the diamond in the rough, wherever that rough is, your neighborhood, your family, whatever you are the diamond. And the brighter you are, the more people would come and follow what you do. You got to be staying true to your heart and your mind and let your freedom shine. And that freedom is only you can give yourself that. JD and Leon and everybody, you let me get myself started, but I'm sending it back to Milo.
Julie, that's good stuff. And one thing we've always said on the show is it's all about being consistent. And that's what you are. You know, anyone that's consistent is going to make it, and it doesn't matter whether the people are coming in. I had one guy text me and said, I only got one on my team. Look, don't worry about it. One on your team is one on your team. You're on the team. That's all you need. Just keep telling people and sharing the on passive with them, and when they come, when it happens, when they see it from the sky and all this stuff, you're going to get excited because guess what? People's going to be coming to you and say, hey, Amy, remember that on passive you told me about? Said, how do I get in? Hey, Leon, remember you've been telling me about this all this time? I want to get in, or Julie or whoever, it's going to be, whoa, my speaker just fell. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a real good day. And I noticed we had two other hands up. They're down now. Oh, I see Alan G's up now. So we'll get to Alan. Alan, come on down and talk to us, brother.
Hi there. Just one thought with people who you in family and this type of thing who only look at your failures. The best is to send them a link and say, ask them for their opinion and ask them what they think of what it is, and then come back to you and see if they resonate. Don't tell them anything about it, and then just go send them your link 49, even with a short video about ONPASSIVE and the products, and then let them come back to you and ask for their opinion, what they thought of it. I think that's one of the things that I've been trying. The other thing is I have an affirmation I found, which I think is tonight is most appropriate. It goes, I am enough, I matter, I am significant, I have a gift, I am here for a reason. Which I say every day. That's all I have at the moment.
Thank you, Alan.
We are all enough. Every one of us is enough. We are enough. That's for sure. All right. Before we close, I want to give the last two hands. If you guys still want to talk, I know Amy had her hand up and Patricia. Do you guys still want to talk? You have something to say? Amy? Okay, you're muted.
So I just wanted to say thank you for singing that song. I walked down the aisle when I married Mike in 2009 to that song. And he was in there painting, but I wanted to get him off the ladder and start dancing with him.
Yeah, I thought Louis Armstrong was here in the house today. I was
Hey,
really
Mike.
loving that. That's pretty darn good. We wanted to go to New Orleans, but we had Milo right there, and it sounded like Louis Armstrong. Thank you, Milo.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Oh, there's my other half.
All
That's all I
right.
had for you. Thanks,
Oh.
Milo. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Amy. How about Patricia, a parent? Do you want to come say something? Patricia. If not.
Hi, Milo and Julie.
Hey,
Thanks for
Patricia.
the opportunity. I did have something to say because Julie was talking about freedom inside us. And to go back to, because I do spiritual readings every morning and prayers and stuff. And it's funny because today was called Complete It. And the other one was Ambassador. Be the ambassador of yourself, not what others see or want you to do. You need to be yourself. And I can still remember the day my angel phoned me and told me to be myself. I have to thank Julie for that because it's really led me a long way since that day. And if you don't mind, I'd like to read a little the scripture because I didn't do a live today. So it says, those the Lord has rescued will return. They will enter Zane with singing. Everlasting joy will crown their heads. Gladness and joy will overtake them, and sorrow and sighing will flee them away. So to me, that means through ONPASSIVE, any of your sorrows and sadness that you had, fill it with the positives that ONPASSIVE is giving us the opportunity to bless, and how we can bless so many more along the road. It starts with one person, and I know I'm only one person out of 1,255,000 members, but if I'm able to bless someone with a meal, that's a total blessing to me. And when the angels come with ONPASSIVE and we start building it, I want to be a part of it. I don't have all the technical skills or whatever, but I still want to be able to show my heart from every speck of my heart to go wherever it is needed and however I'm able to help. So ONPASSIVE has changed my life through and through. So that $97 that people are worrying about, it should be $9,997 today for me, because that's what it has given me. And I'm so grateful and blessed. Thanks, Julie and Milo.
Thank you, Pat. Appreciate you. Keep on going. You're the strong lady. So thanks so much. And I will be an angel for you anytime, anywhere you need.
You always are, dear. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Pat. That was absolutely beautiful. Never did this before, but I want to do it if it's all right. I want to take 3 minutes and just be silent, and all of us dream. Dream a dream. You can close your eyes if you want to or whatever, but dream your dream and think about it, and then we're going to close down the show. So it's so nice having you all there, but let's take 3 minutes, and I want you just to dream in your mind what ONPASSIVE is going to do for you and how it's going to help you do something for others. So here we go. You ready? Wow. In 3 minutes, my dream was big. I don't know about yours, but there were so many things I'm able to do in my mind in 3 minutes. And remember, this is the coolest thing. Remember, Ash just said, he said, I don't care how big you dream. It's 1,000,000 times bigger than that. Do you know what we're going to be able to do in this world? Do you know how much we're going to be able to help people? I've heard your heart today. I've heard the passion. And I'm excited, just like you guys are, for Wednesday. Wednesdays are coming. It's a Saturday. Wednesdays are coming. And I can't wait for it. See it in the sky. We'll see it all over the place. So thank you so much for coming to the show today. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. And Miss Julie, as only you can do, take us out of here. Take us home.
Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate you coming here and share your heart out today. We appreciate you always. We're looking forward to see you up on the top. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Good night from Orange County, California.
Good night from Nashville.
Good night from Florida.
Good night from Philadelphia.
DMV area. Good night.
Good night from Santa Paula, California.
Love, love, love.
Aloha.
Good night, everyone.
Take care, everyone.
Aloha.
Ellen G, good night.
Afternoon.
Good night, good night, good night.
Bye, Tina.
Good